Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm making one of my current favorites, chunky monkey cookies as I call them. These cookies, they're really easy to make. I'm all about making easy recipes. So they only have a few ingredients and I wanted to make them where there's no sugar added except the sugar in the chocolate chips. But you could get sugarless chocolate chips. But anyway, so the base of the cookie is some oat flour. Now you can get oat flour already that's in powder form at the store, but I like to make my own because I can get it to the consistency that I want. So here I'm putting 2 cups of oatmeal. I'm putting it in my blender, and my blender is one of the new high-tech Ninja blenders they're called, and I'm just pulsing it here so it's kind of more like a food processor. So I keep pulsing it until I get the texture that I want. I don't like it when it's too fine and grainy. So it's like I have like a mix of small and bigger chunks of oats. So here I have 3 super ripe bananas and I am going to be mashing these up. This is also a main part of the base, and this is where the cookies are going to get that natural sweetness. Okay, so next I'm adding 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. And if you have time, you should really melt this first because it mixes better, but I didn't feel like doing that, so I just put 2 tablespoons in and then I mixed it really good to try to melt it as I was mixing it. And I get my coconut oil from Trader Joe's and it's organic, which is the best. So next I'm slowly adding in that oat mixture that I have. And also another reason why I wanted to use oat flour is because most of the healthy recipes that you'll see on YouTube and Instagram, they're from either almond flour or any type of nut flour. So I wanted to try to keep this nut-free and gluten-free and something basic. Next, it is time for my secret ingredient. I'm adding sea salt, a half teaspoon of sea salt, and this actually really brings out the flavor of, which I add here, the cinnamon. So it actually brings out the flavor of the cinnamon and the other flavors in this mixture. I added 2 half teaspoons of cinnamon because I lost my other little spoon. So altogether 1 full teaspoon, but cinnamon tastes really good with it, so go crazy with it. And finally, I'm adding chocolate chunks. Once again, got them at Trader Joe because that's my favorite store. You could add chocolate chips, you could add any type of chocolate that you want to this. I really like these chocolate chunks, and these are not vegan actually, so if you want to make this recipe vegan, there's a lot of stores and a lot of brands that carry vegan chocolate. And like I said before, if you want it to be completely sugar-free and all natural sugar, you can add either dark chocolate chips that have no added sugar, or you could even skip the chocolate chips. If you're looking for a sweet cookie, then I do recommend that you add either more chocolate chips with sugar, or you add something like maple syrup or honey, coconut sugar, because these cookies aren't the most sweet, but that's why I like them personally, because I can eat one for breakfast and it's healthy and I know I'm not eating something that's like super high in sugar. Anyway, I'm now forming my cookies. This batch makes usually around 6 cookies, but today it made like 6.5, so I made like 7 out of it. And I just push them down a little bit with a fork, so you have to form them into a cookie. They're not like a traditional cookie mix where you could just put into like a little ball and then it melts down. So I'm just pressing with my fork, making them look really nice and pretty. And then I'm adding them to my already preheated oven of 400 degrees. And now they are done after about 20 minutes. So you don't want to overcook these, so about 20 minutes, maybe up to 25 minutes. I actually really like the taste of these cookies when they're cold, so I put them in the fridge and then I eat them for, like I said, breakfast or a snack. They're really good.